So this is called You Keep Saying, and it's another poem about God, another love poem, dialoguing with God, and it's because God keeps on saying, no one will resist my will. And I don't understand how the hell that is possible. But so I wrote this poem. You keep saying no one will resist my will, and I'm like, why can't you just throw off your robe and stand in your blinding brilliance in some public place, and you say we couldn't handle it? And you're right, of course. How could we possibly handle beholding the flower that is every flower we have secretly stalked in our incognito browsing? But if you would just glow into our world in such a way that none of the scowls could chapter verse rebuke you, then would they finally surrender and nuzzle up against your ankle like a cat? I just don't want it to take everyone, as long as it is for me, since the day you came and two native girls who grabbed my fingers and told me I could never be a tourist again. I don't want others to forget your magic for decades while they hibernate in Suburgatories of personal achievement and all the woke orthodoxies that keep us from seeing your fairies dance in every mud puddle. You don't force yourself on us. Why not? You could have kissed the back of my neck a whole lot sooner, and I would have walked on top of the ocean all the way to Avalon if you asked me to. Why does it happen so slowly? Our world doesn't have time anymore for you to meander your way through the milpas and stopping at every family reunion. We need you on the stage right now telling us how to build snuggle forts where everyone is touched gently and cherished on every inch of their skin, even when we shit and puke and tantrum and scratch and fight over the armrest. You could end all of this just by standing naked in front of us, but instead you tease us by whisking your beauty into songs, sometimes played by sikus, sometimes sitars, penny whistles, banjos, koras, didgeridoos. If only you would sing for us in a way that pierces through all of our noise, but you already have so many times, and we were too busy trying to score to let the notes themselves penetrate us so that we gasp and shudder. I just want you to be the air that I breathe, like you said when you told Moses, I am the sound you make on the inhale and the exhale. Why did you make all those rules that gave Bible teachers such zeal and power to build empires? I'm mad because you're probably going to say it was all part of the poem that had to be for now to be possible, but a lot of natives got killed over that stupid book you supposedly wrote. Or is it actually the case that all poetry is breathed by you, and the way that you're going to turn our doomed ocean liner around in time is through carpet bombing us with words inspired by your love? There is no rest for a heart caught in your rapture, which was never about vanishing, but about being caught up in the whirlwind of the feast that is being prepared like a child rushing in and out of the kitchen with frantic excitement. Maybe you can win through beauty alone, and even the hardest-headed rationalist will finally weep and kiss you when the Babel towers collapse into the mayhem of ecstatic dancing. Dancing is the thing you do the most, even in plants where there is no trace of wind and you are still at play. You only get mad when we refuse to play with you. What will you do with all the dour old men who think they speak for you? What if they absolutely will not dance?